And taking care of your body and exercising is by absolute certain is a science, and no one knows that better than the Sacramento Science and Engineering Fair. But not only are they finding new ways to help us take care of ourselves, but our environment and also the way we live. So young people from all over our area will be showcasing their amazing research in science, and we have a preview of exactly what to expect here in our studios with Leroy Tripette and Amit Talreja. They're here on behalf of the Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair. And Amit, amazing stuff here. I'm a bit of a science geek myself, so I'm really excited to see exactly what you've been working on. But Leroy, go ahead and tell us about the fair.
Well, the Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair has been around about 12, 13 years. Oh, wow. It's been around a little while. We're experiencing our largest year this year. We're having about 75 high school projects and 300 or 400 middle school kids projects that'll be there at this event, so it should be really exciting. Wow,
that's a lot. And what do students like Amit and their parents get for participating in something like this? What are some of the benefits for doing the Science and Engineering Fair?
Well, it's many things there. I mean, part of it is it kind of gives one of the tools that can help us address a huge shortage that we have right now in science, engineering, and math. We have thousands of jobs, almost 500,000 right now in the U.S. that are going unfulfilled.
Really?
So, yeah, so opportunities like this give students like Amit here a chance to practice and hone their skills, hopefully realize that science and engineering is really exciting and fun, and help us fill that pathway and look at that as a career path moving forward.
And I mean, also science, and engineering, very, very important just in our community and in our everyday lives. So, Amit, it looks like you may have a really bright career ahead of you potentially for being involved in this. But let's talk about the grand prize winners at the event, because I understand they go on to compete even further.
Absolutely. So, as I said, this is a large fair program that we have. Intel's the main sponsor. We support a program called the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair. This year it'll be in May in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we will have 16,000 students from around the world.
So around the world?
Exactly. So the kids here from Sacramento, about another 40 or 50 kids from California from all of their feeder fairs, will all get to go to this big event in Pittsburgh where we're going to give out about $3 million in scholarships and awards. So it's a nice little chunk of change.
That's fantastic.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, and Amit, so this is very exciting, because are you competing in this?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And I see you brought something here.
Yeah.
Is this your project that you're competing with?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and tell us what you've created here. What is this?
So it's basically a robot that can analyze the handwriting of children to help them learn how to write their basic letters.
Why did you not have this when I was younger? My handwriting is terrible. This is fantastic. Okay, so go ahead and tell us how this works.
What it'll do is it'll first write the letter, as you can see here, and it's just writing that on the paper there. And then the child will see how it's made, and they can input their letter on this, and then the robot can scan it and tell them if they made it correctly.
That's fantastic. Mom and Dad, they're in studio here, and as well as your grandparents, I understand, they have got to be so immensely proud of you that you created this. This came from you, and you figured out how to engineer the whole thing as well?
Yeah, it's actually one of the best parts of making this is that you get to mess around with building different things and experimenting with programming too.
Wow. So what was your favorite part about the whole process, would you say?
Probably the building, because it just took so many times to get right, and you got to mess around with this is actually the Lego NXT system. Okay. Made by the Lego company, and it's just so much fun to mess around with.
And so let's say we have some students watching right now that are thinking about participating in this next year. What would you say to them? Why should they get involved?
They should just get involved because it's really fun. You learn a lot of stuff, you have fun while doing it, and it's just a great way to learn about stuff.
And Leroy, tell us, what can people expect when they go to the fair? Like, what other things may they be seeing?
There's going to be a couple exhibits, mad science, some hands-on project-based science activities for the students that aren't necessarily competing. Obviously, they'll get to see all the different projects that will be in computer science, in environmental, in clean green energy, all these different groups. And I think one of the things that's really exciting, I was talking to Amit earlier about his inspiration, is this was to help autistic students that his mother has been working with.
Oh, really?
So it really demonstrates that these are students that are not just trying to make something for the sake of making it, but they're seeing an issue, something that's very near and passionate to their heart, and they're finding ways to solve those world problems. And I think this is amazing.
So at their young age, already becoming problem solvers, and obviously inspiring me. you know, for what my daughter may potentially be able to do one day. And then also, like you had mentioned, so much opportunity for our youth to take advantage of these careers that will benefit our community and the places that we live. So thank you so much, Amit, for your effort here, and then good luck at the competition. Very exciting. If people want to go, where can they find more information?
They can go to the website, www.srsefair.org.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Very exciting stuff. And I know Monica Woods is going to be out there as well, part of the event, emceeing too. She's also a big science geek as well. And I could say that because she's my friend. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, Melissa.
Thanks for
all right, well, we may...